сука, вот... Блять, вот это я заснял, а? Он же, сука, возле нашего дома прям, а? Бля. Может, свалить надо отсюда? Вышел, короче, на крышу проверить ситуацию. И они все ближе и ближе. Первый был вон там. А, короче, не знаю даже, что делать. Надо спрятаться, наверное. Доброе утро. Слушай, куда он попал? Там ЖК прям какой-то.
На солнце. И лишь в течение следующих 24 часов ожог уже проявит себя во всей красе.
Сегодня утром киевский режим осуществил террористическую акцию в московском регионе, отмечу, по гражданским объектам. В ней было задействовано 8 беспилотных летательных аппаратов самолетного типа. Все они поражены. В Москве 3 беспилотника подавлены средствами радиоэлектронной борьбы, потеряли управление, отклонились от намеченных целей. Еще 5 сбиты в Подмосковье зенитно-ракетно-пушечным комплексом «Панцирь». Ракетный комплекс «Патриот» в Киеве. Военная поддержка Украины лишь затягивает боевые действия, но не может повлиять на исход специальной военной операции. Используя натовское вооружение, киевские власти продолжают наносить удары по социальным объектам, проводят теракты против мирных российских граждан. Наши вооруженные силы максимально жестко реагируют на действия украинских боевиков.
First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS. Shalom to the hopeful elect, preaching His word in truth and sincerity. To 12 tribes scattered abroad, who we know on this side of the hemisphere as the so-called Hispanics, Latinos, the blacks, and so-called Native Americans, right? As you saw in the clip, Russia was just bombed by a NATO drone that was allegedly provided to Ukraine to use, and they used it on Moscow. Now, I know that a lot of people know the saying, right? Don't poke the bear, right? And that's exactly what's going on here, man. You know, but the time is not yet, because there are other prophecies that gotta come to fruition, right? Because Russia's always ready. Russia's ready to push that button, man. Even if he wasn't, the Lord will make it to where, in due time, He will push that button, right? Because there's a thing called mutual destruction. It's an agreement where, you know, the powers that be, so-called be, in this world, had came to an agreement that they're not gonna utterly destroy each other with nukes, right? But at the end of the day, the chips will fall in place where the Lord will have it that it will happen, right? This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, right? This is another rumor of a war, right? But we know that there are things that need to come to pass, like the MOTB, right? Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. As we saw, I'm from Massachusetts. We just had a tornado warning, which is unheard of here. and and other weather anomalies that are not supposed to be happening in certain areas. You see these things happening. You see the Euphrates drying up, right? It's not completely dried up yet, but it's drying up, right? We see that they're coming out saying that they're allowed to create fake foods and sell them to you, whether it be a restaurant or the supermarket. Now there's a famine of food, right? We still got the famine of the word, right? Book of Amos. We have to wait for these things to happen in order for this place to be obliterated by that bear, right? Known as Russia, right? These things all have to come into place, man. But it is not time to sleep, right? Matter of fact, Romans 13:11, and that knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed, right? Every day that passes by, we are one step, one day, 1 hour closer to the coming of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, right? Who the hopeful elect wait at the edge of their seats for. Always looking, always checking the news, on their watchtower, pushing this word, pushing the warning, sounding the alarms, right? That's who you see. The ones patiently waiting for this kingdom to be down. The others just want it to be the same old, day after day. They just want to linger until they retire and get old and die. That's what they want. That's what the majority of the people want. But the people who are actually believers of this word are yearning and praying and crying and sighing for the return of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. This is not our rest. Ezekiel 38, I'm sorry, verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Gog in the land of Magog, right? That's where Russia is. The chief priest of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him. And say, thus said the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, your power. Well, the power of Jacob, right? So-called Hispanics, Native Americans, and so-called blacks. Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief priest of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws, right? That means that even if Russia wanted to turn around and say, nah, I want peace, or I don't want this to happen, the Lord's going to force him to turn around by force to get this thing rolling, right? It says, and I will bring thee forth in all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, and all of them handling swords, right? And it goes into the other nations who are in league with them, right? This is what's going on today, man. And I pray that the Lord brings a swift end to Babylon and roll out the MOTB. I'm recording something. Okay. I'll meet you at the house. It's like I was talking to a relative. Well, that's pretty much what I gotta say on that anyway, man. Shalom.